Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. It has been a while since my last forecast, around 3 weeks. It's because unfortunately COVID found me, so I spent all this time in bed. Right now I feel better, so let's see what we have on the market. This is also my first time when I really check what is going on. So the first pair is AUDCAD. And if we pay attention on the weekly chart, we have here attempt to look for possible long scenarios because we had this weekly long 1 to 3. Right now it looks like it might not work, and we have breakout of this 36 EMA, so this might be false breakout. If yes, we might get this move and price will continue to go down. We can quickly check what is on the monthly, but monthly here is pointing up anyway. Yeah? So we don't have like a confirmation from the monthly chart, but still maybe after this strong move here we'll have a little bit bigger retracement anyway. So let's try to look for support and resistance levels. Here is the first support where price is touching. And we also can have this level is a little bit lower here, and we have next one lower. In case if price would like to go up, this is our next weekly resistance level, and of course, yeah, this is the next one. Yeah, so this is like an here. So this is also situation that because what we can have if this is we don't know yet. If this is false breakout to look for buys, we can right now focus on short entries. Yes, because there is reason. Yes, there is also, we don't have trend line. The only line is here. So also price broke this. But we also have a support area here around this level. So maybe this is not like false breakout, but maybe prices only would like to retest this and then continue to go up. We don't know yet. Right now, definitely I would like to focus on the short entries. For long entries, we will have to wait, but I will show you. So what we have now, if we pay attention for any trend lines, we see that the trend line was here. We have only this line like that. We can see this. So this one was also broken. So that's why we can look for possible short scenarios now. We have also this line here, which is making. So basically what we would like to see is the retracement, ideally back to this level, and then we start to look for short entries. Our target will be this support level in case of the continuation next support zone. To look for long opportunities, we have to wait for this daily trend line breakout. So ideally for us will be that price will stay a little bit, and then after breakout, yes, we can look for buys. Why we would like to see that price stays here? Because we have here resistance. Yes, we have here resistance, which is our target. So if we have breakout here, yeah, we have to remember that there is area where price might really react. Of course, not necessary. Price can easily continue to go up if this will be weekly momentum, but we don't know right now. So on the lower time frames, what we would like to do is to look for potential short entries after retracement on the 4-hour chart. Those are the late entries, so you need to wait for this short entries. You can try on the 4-hour chart. The risk reward is good, but this is late. Otherwise, look for the lower time frame combinations because everything is pointing down. We can also have 1-hour chart. Right now, prices on our profit zone. So what we would like to see is the breakout of the 2 to 3 line. And for example, we can go to 5-minute chart. Yes, this is our line. And after breakout, we look for short entries. Yes. So this is option here on the AUDCAD. We have intraday trading combinations also with the swing trading, so everything we can find here. Next pair is Euro-Yen. After long range here, price broke this resistance zone. So let's go to weekly to see what is next. And if we pay attention, we have next resistance up here, and those are the levels from the last forecast. So price didn't decide to retrace to the 36 and to the support zone here on the weekly chart, but it's still climbing up. It still continue to go up. So this is our next stop. If we pay attention of the daily trend line on the daily chart, this is our line. So any retracement to this line, you look for buy entries. Yeah, buy entries. Target is this resistance here. As long as this trend line is holding, you look for buys. Yes, if you look for the short entries, you look for the trend line breakout, and then we can trade in the bigger retracement. Of course, short entries are also possible in case if price continue to go up without any retracement here, and if you see that price is on the resistance, you can look for the lower time frame entries to target this trend line. Yes, against those are the trades against main direction. For our chart, we had reaction here. So if we would like to trade this on the 4-hour chart, let's see, this would be our entry. This candle stop loss would be around 60 pips, and our target is 130. So this was okay to take it on the 4-hour chart. However, remember that this is late entry. Even if this is the first entry after breakout, generally is the late entry. Yes, we are in the long-term trend. So usually we would like to mix this with lower time frame entries, and we can check if there was something on the 5-minute chart. And on the 5-minute time frame, you had this, yes, 1, 2, 3 here, and to the 36 EMA. So this would be much better entry. 4-hour chart with the 5-minute entry here, stop loss at least 10 pips plus spread. So it would be like 12, 15 pips. Right now, price moved 50, so this would be a nice trade anyway. And what we can do, we can, for example, our first target would be hit here, so quite fast. And then what we can do, we can trail our stop loss to break even, and then we can switch to the 4-hour chart, for example, and just simply wait for price to reach here. So with the 15 pips stop loss, we can have around 120 pips target. So for us, it's 10 times more. So this might be really good, but we need to, of course, have patience to wait for this. Yes, but this is how we can manage the trade combinations for our chart with lower time frames. Because we had already this option, right now what we have to do is to just wait for something on the 1-hour chart. And on the 1-hour chart, you can look also directly on this time frame to jump in, or 1-hour chart retracement and then lower time frame entries, like I showed you here on the 4-hour chart. Yes, 4-hour chart with 5-minute. You can also look for the 5, 15-minute, 1-minute chart combinations with the Nikos. But after the retracement, if price makes here long 1, 2, 3, this is option to go long, maybe even this, yes, higher, but any 1, 2, 3 here will be okay to jump in. Swiss franc yen, also here we have a breakout. It looks like yen pairs moved. Also USD yen I have on my watch list. So if we pay attention, this pair broke really strong resistance. We see how often price reacted and how price was reacting here. So this is quite strong. So let's try to find next resistance area on this pair, because we don't have much history here. We need to find it here. So we have next one up here. So it's around 120 pips. Still, price is pointing up on the weekly chart. We go to the daily. So right now on the daily chart we have only this trend line here. So like on the euro yen, any retracement we look for buys. If price continue to go up, here we can look for the short entries against main direction to target this line. Yeah, so we go to 4-hour chart. Let's see what we have on the 4-hour. Here price didn't retrace to the 36 EMA, so we can still wait for the retracement back to the 36 or a little bit lower, and then we can look for potential long entries here. Or intraday trading, yes, if we like this also we could mix with the 5-minute. In this case, did we have any entries? Yes, we had. Yes, this was our first, this was our second, still can be first because this is same area. This was a little bit tricky because price here broke the 36 EMA. If you don't like the setup, here we had another one and another one. So we have good entries here on the 5-minute chart, and this is in this case, for example, entry here, stop loss 15 pips plus 10 pips plus spread around 15. Yeah, so 30, so it's also okay. This combination which I showed you, this is like a retracement to the 12 and then lower time frame entries. We can also trade like this to try to catch momentum. Right now, for me, it's better to get the bigger retracement and then try to look for the entries. If we pay attention to the 1-hour chart, we see that price it's not right now going anywhere. It's bouncing on the resistance. You can still try after retracement. You can still try. We have this trend line which supports this, so you can still look for buys. Yeah, but of course low risk. Those are the late entries. Price is not making currently new high, so that's why lower time frame entries 1 minute and 5-minute maximum. Yes. So this is Swiss franc yen, USDCAD. USDCAD is still going down. So what we have, let's try to look for the support level. This is the next one, low one, and the next. Right now we are around the support zone here, yes, if we pay attention. So what we can get many times also, because we discussed this pair since this level, I think so, and we always say about possible retracement, but you see if the trend is strong, retracement is only to the 12, so price is not retracing much. Of course, there is reason for the retracement because we are on the weekly support, so retracement can happen to the 36 or higher. If we pay attention to the resistance levels, this is our resistance zone here. Yes, this is what we have. So retracement definitely. If we have something, if not, retracement to the daily 36 EMA or daily trend line, definitely we see that. Yeah, we have right now trend line like this. We can also draw different line from this level, but it's more or less, you see, we have more touches, but it's more or less the same. This is also really good line. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches, so quite strong trend line. So if we trade with main direction, any retracement back to the 36 EMA, back to the trend line, gave us opportunity to look for short entries. Yes, and then we of course target this. If price continues to go down, we know the next support level. Because we are on the weekly support, what we can also do in this case, trade against main direction and target this level. Yeah, of course, if price breaks daily trend line, we look for buys definitely. Right now we don't have any option to jump in against main direction. Ideally, what we can do, we can wait, for example, for the double bottom on the 4-hour chart. And then if you get the first white candle, you can try to look for entries and stop loss plays below this, and then try to target this. This is option number 1. Option number 2, if you get a higher low, you can also try to, with the classic 1, 2, 3 stop loss, aggressive stop loss here, conservative stop loss below the low. But then you have to calculate the risk reward, and also here is your target. Or another option, wait for the trend line breakout. However, we don't have any trend line here. Yes, this is the line close to the 36. This is what we get. Yeah, it's like not so perfect. Yeah, we have only those two spikes, nothing. So if you want to have a little bit more probability, you have to wait for something like this and then look for possible buys. Of course, because weekly, daily is pointing down, 4-hour chart is pointing down, you can definitely still wait for retracement back to the 36 EMA and trade with main direction and target the support level. Yes, so in case of the breakout, we have next good target. Yes, all the situations which I showed you before was about aggressive trades against main direction and target and trade in the retracement. Right now we trade with the main direction. After retracement, you look for short entries. Yeah, on the lower time frames only, not on the 4-hour chart. But you need to wait for bigger retracement right now, at least this 4-hour chart. Yes, and whenever price breaks, look for short entries. USDN, this on the weekly chart is pointing up. We had this weekly long 1 to 3 resistance, which we have is up here. Next one is up here. So what else we have? We have this support level where price reacted. We didn't get retracement exactly to the 36 EMA. Difficult pair to draw the horizontal levels, but this is what we have right now. Daily chart, price of course broke this line. We also have this trend line here. So we see that price reacted really nice on this level. So right now only buys. We have option here to jump in. You see, this was our 4-hour chart, 1 to 3. Entry stop loss around 70-75 pips. First target should be hit if your stop loss was 70. Yeah, risk reward is good because target previous tops around 200 pips. So this is okay. Any retracement is our chance to jump into buy scenario. Daily retracement also might be possible, who knows. If you see this retracement, this is strong trend line, and if you see that price is reacting, you can still look for buy entries here. But right now, retracement on the 4-hour chart back to the 36, and you look for buy opportunities on USDN. Yeah, long entries target this 4-hour chart, lower time frames combinations, but ideally retracement to the 36. Intraday traders. Let me just maybe delete all unnecessary lines for now. Intraday traders, do we have any trend line on the 1-hour chart? Yes, we have this. Any retracement here to the 36 or to this trend line, you go to lower time frames like 5-minute, 15-minute, you look for buy entries. Yeah. So this is option for USDN. And last is gold. I just would like to show you gold, or we will see what we have. So what we get here, still weekly is pointing down. Yeah, it looks like price is making for us weekly short 1 to 3. We are on the, we have resistance area more or less here together with the 36 EMA. So we have like we have this funny situation that daily is pointing up, weekly is pointing down. This is our resistance area here. Next resistance is up here, and the next one will be higher. will be higher. Will be here. Here, yeah. Daily trend line was broken. Yeah, daily trend. So we can say, okay, yeah, let's look for buys. Yeah, one problem is that weekly right now is pointing like we would like to go down for bigger retracement. However, monthly is bouncing on the 12th, so we might get also continuation. So it's a little bit tricky situation right now. Definitely, if we decide to look for short entries, we need to wait. We don't have trend line here, good line, but we need to at least wait for breakout of the 36 and those lows. And then what you can do, you can look for short entries. Yeah, definitely. This is option. This is good option. And your goal will be, of course, this support level. Yeah. This is also where we have support zone here. So breakout of this support area is good to look for short entries. Yeah. This could be the beginning of the range, but price broke and went up. So what we can also do here, because you know weekly is pointing down, but we still can have some spikes, etc. Daily is pointing up. So what we can say in the aggressive way, we can look for long entries here and target this previous tops, which is around 170 points. Yeah. So this is something like that. 1 to 3, we can look for buys, but like I said, low risk, aggressive, not so clear. Definitely, for me, it's better to wait for that. But as an intraday trading, definitely this option is okay. And oil, I just took the oil just to see if we have something, just to make analysis, but I don't personally trade oil. So what we have here is the resistance. strong move, retracement happened to the 12, yeah, and the next support area where price might go is around this level where price reacted, and then we have next level somewhere around this area here together with the 36. In case if price would like to go up, yeah, we have this next level or even this one. So we see that we are on the that price went really fast from the lows. Again, go back to the same levels from this from this before this drop. Right now everything is pointing up. Daily is pointing up, weekly is pointing up, so definitely I don't know if someone do scalping on oil, you wait for the retracements and you look for buys, yes? Or intraday trading also possible, yeah? Right now we see 4-hour chart 1 to 3, so if price starts to break this, you look for buy entries. You look for buy entries and target this resistance. If price retrace here, starts to go up, again you look for buys, yes? And 1-hour chart right now we don't have anything because 4-hour chart is making for us 1 to 3. Okay guys, so I hope you like this. We don't have much right now from what I see, but still we can use some pairs to trade as you see on my watch list. So yeah, so wish you all a wonderful week. Stay healthy and safe. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Thanks a lot, and talk to you soon. Bye.